What is going on, guys? Back with another video, and we are here today. That OG intro. It's been a minute. Been a bit of a minute. But we're going to talk about the next LR. Now, before I get into this video, the channel's in a decline right now. Like, bruh. So, I know I took a lot of time off, and, the last, 3 months have been literally nothing. Like, just video here and there, but for the most part 3 months have been without proper consistent content. So I get it, and we're on a decline right now, but we are on the smash subscribe campaign. So if you want to help out the boy and get things going again, then smash subscribe. Anyway, so we're gonna talk about the very next LR that will be dropping. Well, I mean, he kind of already dropped, it's more so about his awakening, because he's a thing right now. He's the SR Kid Goku, and currently he Dokkan awakens into an SSR. There is no further awakening. There's no TUR form, and obviously there's no LR form, so we have no idea what the end result will be, but we can speculate based on what the passive is, based on what the lead ability is, based on what we have right now about the card. We can say certain things and probably do this and this and this. So this video will be more so kind of a speculation as to what the actual end result will be, which is the LR form. Well, the passive, the lead ability, super cat mechanic. We're gonna dive into it. So we're gonna look at lead ability of this Kid Goku youth right now. He's AGL, by the way. He's farmable. So another free-to-play LR. I'll take free-to-play LRs all day. Lead ability right now is Seeker of the Dragon Ball. So this is, I believe, anyone that has sought out to collect all 7 Dragon Balls to make a wish. So it's not necessarily specific to Dragon Ball characters. For example, I think Namek Vegeta's in this category. So, obviously he was hunting for the Dragon Balls on planet Namek, and he collected some of them to make his wish. He didn't make his wish, and he died, and spoil the series for you. I'm sorry about that. But right now, it's a 2 key and 30% attack up, 30% stat link leader ability. So obviously when Dokkan Awakening to a TUR, probably gonna go up to 3 key and 50%, and upon turning into an LR, probably gonna be 3 key and 70%. Now, if they want to cuck him, they could do 2 key and 40% upon turning into a TUR, and 3 key and 50% upon awakening into an LR. Now, I think 50% as an LR lead ability, although it's a category, is very, 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 very low. It should be bare minimum 70. If anything, they should make it 100%. I mean, just saying, because the category is so niche. I mean, Seeker of the Dragon Balls. Let's actually dive into who's in this category, to be honest. I mean, once again, I said the version of Vegeta. Obviously, we have the Goku, the LR. He's leader of, obviously. We have both LR Ginyus, being LR Goku Ginyu and the physical LR Ginyu. Then we have LR Frieza, which is the STR farmable one. We have pretty much any variation of a Kid Goku in the game. He qualifies beyond the category. We have the Tech GT Trunks. We have the Tech Farmable Bulma. We actually have the Tech First Form Frieza, who can transform every single turn, turning into Golden Frieza at the very last, 6th turn or 5th turn, something like that. So, we have some very good units here. As you can see, you guys can look at the units yourself. I'm not going to name every single unit, but, there are some interesting options to where you can pick and make, a very interesting team. I mean, not going to be the best team in the world, as you can see, but for the most part, there's some viability here, just a little bit, not too much. I mean, once again, there are some improvements needed. There's some units that need to be added. There aren't much TURs that are relevant like that beyond the actual Dokkan Fest Frieza. Honestly, this probably is more so like it looks kind of like a Ginyu / Frieza category, because, you're not really going to be running some of these cards at all. But so it's kind of looking more so like a Ginyu and Frieza category at the moment. But as you can see, I mean, the units aren't that overpowered. Yeah, 1 or 2 of these units are actually kind of busted, but beyond the 1 or 2, everyone is pretty much mediocre. So you can give the unit a 100% stat boost on lead ability. That's not too busted. I mean, we have categories in the game that give, 177%. You're not going to give 100% to this card and be like, oh my god, we made a mistake. So I'll give it 100%, Bandai. 100% to the category units if you want to do a second leader ability, perhaps 3 key and 30 or 50% stats to AGL typing. But beyond that, I mean, yeah, 100% stats. If not, then the lead ability is kind of dead. I mean, no one's gonna run that. Super attack. So obviously, upon turning into an LR, he's gonna have colossal damage on the 12 to 17 key. and Mega Colossal on the 18 key plus super attack. So probably gonna stay the same. So first super attack will be the Colossal damage and Seal super attacks. Second super attack probably Mega Colossal damage, and I kind of see him. What's he gonna do for that 18 key super attack? He could just continue with the ceiling, or he can be a stunner. He could be a raising attack, you know, like for example the Vegito effect where you raise attack by 30% or something like that for one turn for the allies. So I see him with either the ceiling, which means both super attacks have the very same mechanic, or if it's the 18 key, once again, I mean, chance to stun, or the raising allies attack by 30% or 25% or whatever they want to do. So they can go one of those routes, but I don't see him being like a raising defense unit. I don't see him being the trash, greatly lowering defense. Like, please don't do that to me. Like, don't give him greatly low. Oh my god, freaking lowering defense. We're trash, freaking again. Anyway, so either one of those three that I first named are probably how they're gonna go about the card's super attack mechanic on the 18 key plus super attack. Probably gonna be a Kamehameha because he's already doing the rock paper scissors on the first super attack, so probably gonna be Kamehameha for the 18 key plus super attack. So let's hopefully they go that route. Now passive currently randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow, and you get 2 key and 10% attack up per rainbow key sphere. Now that's not that amazing because if you know anything about the game, rainbow orbs don't burst on the side. Okay, you can only go up to a straight line with the rainbow orbs, meaning you can only collect up to what I think is 5 rainbow orbs, and that's like a kind of like that's a very rare thing to happen to me. I've only collected 5 rainbow orbs maybe twice in the last 3 years of playing this whole entire game. It's very, very rare. Even if you have a rainbow orb changer, it's still very, very rare for you to get 5 orbs consistently for you to get the full benefit of this guy's passive, which at the current point would be a cap of 50% attack up and 10 key. Him awakening to LR, potentially, you know, I see that improvement being 3 key per rainbow orb, and he can potentially go up to 20% attack up, which would be pretty good. If he gets 5 rainbow orbs with having the 20%, then that's going to be 100% attack up, which for a free-to-play LR is pretty decent. If he doesn't get the full 5 orbs every single time, which you're not going to get the 5 orbs every single time, bare minimum, let's say 3 orbs, which is, you know, what is that, 60% attack up? That's something. He's going to hit okay, nothing spectacular, but I mean, he's going to do some kind of damage, and obviously him being free-to-play, you can rainbow him for free, so he's probably going to have, you know, high stats, like high attack stat, which is going to allow him to hit relatively hard. So, you know, yeah, they can give him a defensive increase per rainbow orb, or if they want to do us a solid, they can actually increase it even further beyond. So give him the rainbow popping ability to where, you know, get the rainbow orbs and get the additional key, get the additional attack, and if he gets specific AGL orbs, he gets like an additional 5% or something. So let that be a thing, okay? The rainbow orbs, you know, allow him to get like 15% attack up per rainbow orb, and then allow him to get an additional 5% attack up per AGL orb or per any other orb. That would be amazing. He would actually be kind of busted in a good way. So hopefully they give this man a bit of justice, because it's Kid Goku, man. I mean, he's a fun little kid. I mean, don't shaft the boy. Don't do that to the boy. Like, come on, Kid Goku, bro. So I think this is going to be very interesting what to do with the passive, because the passive now has so much potential. They can do a plethora of things to the passive to make it stupid as shit or just mediocre as hell. I hope they go with the stupid as shit route, because that'll make him quite viable on an AGL team, on a Pure Saiyans team. Like, there's actually, he doesn't even fit on Pure Saiyans currently. I guess in Dragon Ball, Saiyans weren't a thing. So I guess I understand why he's not on the Pure Saiyans team. Whatever. Link set will probably be the same. I mean, he'll probably pick up like Sharon Limits. I don't see him having first battle, because he's probably going to be awakening with his own medals, which means he'll get a Sharon Limits Link, and then eventually he'll get the Legendary Power Link, which means he's going to have to drop one of these links to accommodate Legendary Power. Now, there's one extra thing I want to add. At the current moment, it's only Goku in this card art. So it could be a thing to where when he's in LR, it could be Master Roshi with Goku and Krillin carrying the milk jugs, because that was actually one of the cards you could vote for when the Legendary campaign dropped last year. So it kind of looks like there's a trend to where they're eventually dropping all those units, because we already have, okay, so if you look on the Legendary campaign, there was an LR, there was the Metal Cooler, the squad, There's an LR Bardock, there's an LR Beerus, and we have those LRs currently in the game. Like, you know, the LRs you could have voted for, they're slowly releasing them piece by piece. So we have a Kid Goku here. I wouldn't be surprised if he LRs into the Master Roshi with Goku and Krillin carrying the milk jugs that we saw in the Legendary campaign, which honestly is very appropriate. I mean, why wouldn't you drop that? It's a very cool, you know, looking card. It's a very iconic scene from the actual franchise, so why not do it? Right now it's only one category fixed on, which is the Secret of the Dragon Ball, but hopefully, you know what, maybe that's why he's not on Pure Saiyans, because if you have Master Roshi and Krillin in the card art, then obviously it's not just a single solo Saiyan card. I mean, it's you know, Master Roshi, you know, whatever. So we'll see what happens with that, but this card has a lot of potential to be quite fun. Not going to be the best LR in the game, but he's going to be one of the more enjoyable free-to-play LRs because he has that, you know, the Nuki mechanic. It's Kid Goku, bro, and it's going to make the overall Dragon Ball team a bit more viable because, you know, we don't really have good Dragon Ball cards. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why we don't have a Dragon Ball Dokkan Fest unit. Like, I don't know why we don't have a Dokkan Fest Master Roshi. I mean, yeah, that's a funny thing to consider, but I mean, bro, like, just do some fun stuff. I mean, why does it all have to be these Buster Saiyans and these villains? And do something from the Dokkan Fest cards. I mean, hey, let's do it, man. So anyway, so very quick video, very speculative video on what can happen and what we can see and what I would like to see with this card upon Dokkan Awakening to an LR. So down below, let me know what your opinions are. And as always, guys, the Smash campaign is going on. Smash! Subscribe, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, share, comment down below. Not subscribe, make it thing. Sub to the boy, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.